Holy Capricorns, welcome to your mid-month tune-up for May 2022. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. Just send me an email or a DM, and we can certainly set that up. Otherwise, let's get to your reading. Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, and your insight for Capricorns for the middle of May 2022 and moving forward? What do you see? What do they need to know to reach a higher ground, become closer to universe and closer to divine? Any messages would be greatly appreciated, and we thank you. What do you see? What do they need to know? What are the energies that will be surrounding Capricorn in the middle of May? We have the King of Swords in the upright. I am running a 24-hour turnaround special, which includes bonus minutes. I'll leave the link for that in the description box. It only goes until tomorrow, Sunday, May 8th, and it ends at midnight. Challenge position, we have the Knight of Cups in the upright. Also, click on the link below for your extra, which will have your love, your career, your finances in there specifically. Advice, we have the Emperor card in the upright. In my playlist are your 2022 Sun Moon readings. 2021s are still in there. See if they rang true for you. I'm starting on my 2023s. Probably end of this month into next month. Put your requests up in the comments. I do those by request, and I will put you in queue. Strength card is how you will be moving out of the middle of May into June. Check me out on Facebook, Instagram, like, share, subscribe, donate. Anything in support of my channel is always appreciated, and look for live readings in the near future. I actually might get around to setting those up. Okay, so Capricorns, we're starting off with the King of Swords in the upright. I am getting this feeling that this is either you or someone who is influencing you. I'm going to go with the you, because I feel as though I feel it's weird, because I feel like the way you guys are feeling, everything is happening the way that it should. Like, I feel like you're at this point in time right now where you're starting to see clearly why everything's happening the way that it did, why it happened the way that it did. Like, you're seeing the big picture. And all of it is leading up to you being on your rightful path. So I feel like you kind of know, like, you're standing in your own authenticity, you're standing in your own truth. It's just like everything is logical and makes sense all of a sudden. You're wiser because of it. You can actually see it from an objective perspective. I think some of you prior to this had a really hard time with emotional decisions or getting caught in your emotions or things like that. And now you're coming into this having more control over them when you make decisions or when you view people and things like that. And I think it's a really good thing, but I feel like it had to be, it's weird. It's almost like this point in time, everything is falling into place exactly like it should be. And I feel like you're seeing that. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but that's what I'm kind of seeing. Okay. Now, the Knight of Cups is here in the challenge position, and this is kind of going off what I was saying, because I feel like the challenge is that you're being too much that way. Okay, so I feel as though you're being too cool, too calm, too collected, too steely. You've gone almost the other way, okay? And I feel as though the challenge is for you, like, you have lost the romantic aspect of you, the idealistic side of love and emotional connections and things like that, and giving into your emotions. I almost feel like you went too far over to the other side, okay? And the challenge is now for you to summon up emotions or have emotional connections or make time for that in your life. I almost feel as though middle of May, the two of you are kind of going like, I don't need love. I don't need an emotional connection. I have me. That's all I need. Anytime, I get involved with somebody or emotions get involved, it takes me off my trajectory, very kind of militant, very, very much like that. Okay. So I think it's good that you're seeing things as you should see them, but you don't want to totally throw all emotions out the window. Now, the advice is the Emperor card in the upright. And I mean, the Emperor, and this is the card of Aries, by the way, but the Emperor card is and maybe this is just what you need to do for right now, because it's weird that they're showing advice here. And the challenge might be that emotions get in the way, and you've realized that. So you've decided, in order to be successful at what you do and in order to elevate to where you want to be, you do need to box them up for right now. So it can kind of go that way. And I'll see what clarifiers say as we do a second coat of paint. But the advice here, I mean, is kind of going along with that. They're saying that you need to embody the emperor. You need to, if you want to be the boss, if you want to be respected, you're going to have to be a little more stern. You're going to have to create boundaries. You're going to have to make sure that people, abide by the rules, and that they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. Be an authority figure. This is going to allow you to provide. This is going to allow you to rule if you kind of do this, this is going to allow you to be the person in charge that you need to be. Okay. It's weird because I literally saw a saying today, and I can't even, I think it was Winston Churchill that said it. And I don't know the exact quote, but it was something along the lines of, if somebody hates you, then that means that you stood up for something. So it's not like a bad thing. It was along those contexts. I'm wondering if I can even find it. Let's put in, if someone hates you, right? Someone hates you, you stood up for something. I just want to see what it is, because it was really profound, and it kind of caught me off guard today. Let's see if it even comes up. It was Winston Churchill. Okay. So the saying actually is, you have enemies? Good. That means you stood up for something sometime in your life, okay? So, I think that there is this calling for you to not be I'm not going to say sympathetic, but not give into your feelings and let emotions kind of get the best of you and make the decisions that you have to make. Maybe you're in a place right now in the middle of May where really hard decisions need to be made about people that you have associations with. And just as I said that, me being as a Capricorn, I just literally thought of something in my life where this is kind of going on, where I have a friend and they're kind of doing something in racing, because my whole family races motorcycles, me included. And they're a friend of mine, and who they are associating with they're a really good person, but the people they're associating with are being really dirty. And I found myself like trying to be like, well, this is happening, trying to whatever. And then I realized that because they were my friend, I was trying to justify what they were doing or trying to explain it in a different way, safety should always override friendship. So that's just a little snippet of my life about something. So it might be something like in that context, because as you move forward, we have the Strength card in the upright, which is the card of Leo. And what I'm seeing is, if you would do this is going to end up making you a stronger person. It's going to give you incredible inner strength, okay? And you can still have compassion for people, but just don't let your emotions, your friendships, your connections override that. And it's going to allow you to excel in what you're doing, whether it's your career, your projects, how people look at you. It's going to help you with confidence. It's going to really kind of help with a lot of things. So I almost feel as though your emotions did something or doing things that are kind of swaying you, and you have a task at hand that you need to do and you need to stay focused on, okay? But let's see what clarifiers have to say. So why is this King of Swords here in the upright for Capricorns? Who is this person? What's this energy? Additional messages. Okay, so you give in. There's a situation going on and you need to make a decision, and either way, and the decision has negative consequences either way. And you have found, like in the past, or you have this tendency to kind of give in if people put pressure on you, or if people oppose you or something like that. You just kind of, it's too overwhelming for you to kind of fight, or you don't want to be that person, so you back down. You allow your boundaries to be weakened. And I think that you're having that. And you want to know the cards: 7 of Wands in reverse, 2 of Swords in reverse, and the 4 of Pentacles in the upright. So You know that this is a part of you. You're coming to this realization in the middle of May, and you no longer want to be that type of person. And the King of Swords, by the way, he's not a dick. He's very fair. He's very honest. He carefully thinks about everything. He takes an initiative and he makes a decision, and he's respected for the decision that he makes, you know, because he's standing in his own truth. So, you know, it's not like, I mean, some people might not get it. Some people might try to sway you a different way or what have you, and you're going to stand very, very firm in your decision, okay, whatever that is. The Four of Pentacles shows you being very like holding on to your things so that nobody can kind of get something over on you, okay? I feel like what you're doing is you're like, okay, let me hold on to everything that I have, keep it close to me, so if I have any enemies, they can't take anything from me, okay? So it's a little bit like, I wouldn't say guarded, but just making sure that what you've worked for and what you've earned is staying secure, okay? Why is the Knight of Cups here in the challenge position? Who's this person? What's this energy? Okay, the Ten of Swords in the reversed. The Three of Wands in reversed. And the Seven of Cups in the reversed. Okay, so the challenge is that when you do get in your emotions, I feel you can get tempted, you can get drawn into things. Sorry, hold on a minute. Great, no tea. Water. You found out that you can be, when your emotions are involved, you can be deceived very easily. So actually the challenge position is a good thing. You've kind of realized a weakness that you have and how it's affected you in situations. So you're addressing that. So the challenge is not wanting to get caught up in your emotions, knowing that when you do, you can get pulled in multiple directions and you don't have clarity and you get pulled into drama and you have a hard time stepping away from it. Three of Wands in reverse to me is because of this is limiting opportunities for you. This actually sets you back. So, you know, you're making emotional decisions that are getting in the way. Energy's wasted, efforts are wasted, things don't end up happening as a result. Communication is affected. So, and the Ten of Swords in the reverse to me is dealing with us and kind of saying, okay, how can I, you know, make things better? It's tripped me up in the past. I don't want that happening anymore. So, you know, that's what I'm kind of getting, like trying to fix that. So that's good. You recognize your challenges. You want to do something about it. And then for advice, it seems like they're telling you you're on the right track because you guys want to climb mountains and, you know, you can be empathetic to a degree, but, you know, managing people and personalities and being really objective and kind of doing so, I feel is really a key to success, you know. So we have the Moon card in reverse, which is the card of Pisces. And the advice here is this is clear as day. You're going to see this clear as day. You're going to realize how emotions and allowing emotions to influence you have been negative, and you're gonna see how that impacted things negatively in the past, and you're gonna totally understand that, and you're gonna address that, or they're saying that you need to address that. The Two of Pentacles to me is them saying, hey, you don't have to throw all your feelings out of the window. You can very easily, and it's like I said, you can be empathetic without being sympathetic, you know? You can, I just had a discussion with somebody who was going through a really hard time, you know, just broke up with somebody, and, you know, this person was crushed. And I said to them, you know, you can compartmentalize that for the time being, put it in a box, so that you can function, you know, at work and what have you, and then take it out and grieve over it. And I said, there's a difference between compartmentalizing and repression. So you can compartmentalize feelings so that you can get a job done. Repressing them is just pushing them down and down and down and down and never dealing with them. So the Two of Pentacles are saying, you know, you don't have to be all the way over on one side or all the way over on the other side. You can kind of go back and forth. You can make it blend. You can balance it out and make it kind of work. It's a talent, but I feel like you guys can kind of do that. The Page of Cups in reversed, is getting things back to order. The advice is getting back to order in an emotional sense, okay? So not kind of unzipping and letting your emotions spill out all over the place, just kind of compartmentalizing in a way, is the Page of Cups in reverse to me. Because the Page of Cups in the upright is just him just totally being like, you know, a person in love and just like, you know, spilling his guts all over the place. And the Page of Cups in reverse is reserved, and he, you know, he's going to draw on his emotions as needed and apply as needed, okay, but in an orderly way. So all of this I feel like is leading to something in terms of your success or success in a project. Why is the Strength card here in the upright? Who is this person? What's this energy? And 90% of my life is dealing with males and misogyny and a whole bunch of other stuff. So for me, I can kind of relate to this reading because, you know, I'm feeling like there's no place for emotions when it comes to that environment. I mean, that's just seen as a weakness. So I tell myself, this is not the place to make emotional decisions or let them guide me. I need to put them in a box because I want to do well in this, you know, whatever it might be. Either it's in my business, in racing, in any area, actually. Okay, additional cards. So we have the Four of Swords in reverse, we have the High Priestess in the upright, and we have the Nine of Cups in the upright. So I almost feel like it's what we talked about with inner strength. There are going to be times with the Four of Swords in reverse where you're going to feel a lot of feelings and you're going to want to act out. You're going to feel, I mean, as you move forward, because this is the As You Move Forward card. So you're definitely going to want to act out, you know, frustration that something's not going your way, or just, you know, tired because, you know, you're on a hamster wheel and nothing's changing, or things like that. So you're going to be feeling this stuff. You're going to want to act out. But the High Priestess is saying to you inside, you know, what should you be doing? What is the right decision? How are you going to handle this so it's not acting out, okay? Do what feels right in the logical world rather than the emotional world. And the Nine of Cups in the upright shows that once you kind of find this balance, I feel like you're going to be very happy, very fulfilled in all your things that you do. And you're also going to be very successful, okay? Again, I feel like this is the key to success, the key to abundance, is managing this and just having the right ingredients to kind of make this happen. So good stuff. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. Just send me an email or a DM. Remember, I have a 24-hour turnaround special that goes from now until May 8th, which is tomorrow, midnight. And then it's over. And you get bonus minutes too. Did I say that? Also, click on the link below for your extra, which will have your love, your career, your finances, and your health in there. Specifically in my playlist are your 2022 sun moon predictions. 2021s are still in there. See if they rang true for you. I'm starting to work on 2023s. So put up your requests in the comments. I do them by request. If you put up your request in the comment, I will put you in queue. Check me out on Facebook, Instagram. Like, share, subscribe, donate. Anything in support of this channel is always appreciated, and look to the future or near future for me doing live readings. I'm trying to figure out how I can make that happen because so many people ask. Otherwise, I will see you in the Vimeo reading, Capricorns. Best of luck to you. Bye.